Welcome to The Explainer. We're all about taking big, complex ideas and breaking them down into clear, engaging explainers that, well, actually make sense.
So let's kick things off with a pretty wild challenge, right? How do you translate a profound human value, something as massive as peace, into a set of instructions an AI can actually understand, and then visualize?
We're going to start by looking at what you might call a recipe, a powerful, concrete recipe designed to generate an image of world peace. And it's not really like code, it's honestly more like poetry for a machine.
And everything starts with the prompt. Here's a key part of it. It's this detailed set of instructions that layers very specific symbols, a distinct setting, and a particular artistic style to create not just a picture, but a feeling.
Okay, so let's break this down. Think of it like cooking. You've got 4 key ingredients working together here. First, your core subject, world peace. Then you add these timeless symbols, like a white dove, right? That's just universal shorthand for hope. Then you place them in this perfect, serene setting, that golden hour sunrise, which just paints everything with warmth and optimism. And finally, you wrap the whole thing in a specific style to really guide the emotional response.
And here's the final result. You can totally see how every single piece of that prompt, the dove, the people holding hands, the warm light, it all comes together to create an image that powerfully visualizes this whole concept of peace.
Now let's dig a little deeper into the specific artistic style that gives this image so much of its power. Because, it's not just what you show, it's how you show it.
So the prompt calls for peaceful fantasy art, and that was no accident. It's defined by these very specific visual and emotional characteristics. Super high detail, a warm and tranquil color palette, and that cinematic lighting. Together, these elements don't just depict peace, they actually make you feel it. They create this hopeful, uplifting mood that just pulls you right into the scene.
All right, now we're going to take a sharp turn. What if the object we're trying to create isn't an external image at all? What if it's a change inside ourselves? What if the instructions are actually for us?
Let's shift our focus from that polished AI creation to something way more personal. This is a moment of realization, shared for the whole world to see. And this quote, man, it just nails that feeling of hitting a wall. You know that feeling? You've done everything you're supposed to do, and you're still stuck. It's that moment you realize the problem isn't your effort, it's the whole framework you're trying to force yourself into. The instructions are wrong, it's time to rewrite the code.
And a realization like that, it requires a completely new set of instructions. Not for a machine, though. This is a metaphorical prompt for personal transformation.
The first metaphor here is the cracking ice. And what a powerful image that is, right? It's that terrifying but absolutely necessary moment your old reality just collapses, when you stop standing on the surface and fall right through into a much deeper truth.
And the climax of this breakthrough, it's symbolized by the Captain EO rainbow. It's a reference to an old short film where the hero literally opens his chest and a beam of light transforms a dark world. It's this perfect metaphor for releasing the powerful, world-changing truth that's been hidden inside of you.
Now here's the crucial point. This kind of breakthrough isn't an accident. It's the culmination of years of persistence. The source material actually frames this as a 15-year journey. The idea is that the world has been waiting for this version of you to finally emerge.
So this brings us full circle, connecting these two seemingly different acts of creation, prompting an image of peace and prompting a personal breakthrough. When you look at them side by side, you see this really powerful parallel. On one hand, you're crafting an external image by following a detailed recipe. On the other, you're releasing an internal truth by trusting a crack in your reality. Both are absolutely acts of creation.
And the source material suggests that the simplest, most powerful prompt for this huge internal change is just these 3 words. It's an instruction to set free that pure, luminous, authentic part of yourself that's been waiting all this time.
And this is where it all comes together. The same principles we use to craft that beautiful external image can be turned inward. The ultimate act of creation isn't directing a machine. It's finally giving yourself permission to release your own luminous truth.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. We've seen how to prompt an AI to create a vision of peace. But what if the most important prompt you'll ever write is the one you give yourself? What beautiful, luminous truth is waiting inside you, ready to be released?